If you've ever sat through calendar calls, misdemeanor cases, for example, and listened to how it is that DUI cases are going to be resolved in your courtroom, you're going to quickly realize that it is extremely frustrating to see some cases being reduced while other people who even have a better background, for example, no criminal history, are not getting resolutions that they had hoped to get. That is a very common frustration to hear from clients and from defendants who are going through the process, is that, hey, I hear these other people getting reductions of the DUIs, and why is it that I'm not getting that done on case? And usually that has to do with, for example, submitting to a breath test. It's really strange, and it's something that should not go on in the courtroom, but prosecutors are always griping about people who do not submit to the state-administered blood, breath, or urine test. That's a common gripe amongst prosecutors and law enforcement in general, is that, hey, we want people to submit to these tests, that way we know whether or not they're above the legal limit or under the influence of drugs. Really common frustration is one that they always talk about trying to fix it, trying to create incentives for people to submit to the test. But then, once you go to court, what you quickly realize is that the incentives that they worry about diminishing, that they worry about taking away, are actually increased in court. Every time that you go to court and you hear prosecutors reducing a case, it is generally involving a refusal to submit to a test. So those clients who actually submit to it, the people who are extremely respectful and do everything that law enforcement personnel ask for on the roadside, are actually penalized whenever they go to court. It is the exact opposite incentive structure that prosecutors and law enforcement have created. Instead of actually rewarding people and saying, I know that you've been a good person all your life, you've never gotten in trouble before, and you did everything that I asked you to do that night, and helping that person, they actually help the other person, the person who says, nope, I'm going to be obstructionist, I'm going to be obstinate about this, I'm not going to do anything. And it is frustrating, and you have to know that if you're going to get a good resolution in the vast majority of those really difficult cases, the ones that do involve a blood test or a breath test that's above a legal limit, or a urine test that showed positive for some drug, you're going to actually have a lawyer who understands how to challenge both the admissibility of those tests and the reliability of those tests. If you have questions, feel free to call me. My name is Ben Sessions. My phone number is 470-225-7710. Again, 470-225-7710. Thank you.